only had time to wash my body, and I was like, I cannot not wash my body after that workout. It was atrocious.
Your hair looks so dry.
I didn't wash my hair. If I washed my hair, I'd be still in there. This hair is just, I'm gonna have to shower in the morning. I can't stand it. I cannot stand it. It's just like, when you just can't stand your hair, that's how I feel right now. But guys, Lift 4 Shred Week, weeks, no joke. Like, you can do it, but you're gonna look like this. Not gonna be very pretty. That's okay. All right. So, hey guys, happy September. It's crazy. And I don't have a bra on, so you know what? Whatever. I don't care. Having my recovery. Okay, I'm getting myself together. All right.
Can we make that a t-shirt?
What?
We should make that a t-shirt. No bra, something about conference call, whatever. I don't know.
You can put that in your coaching opportunity post. You do not have to wear bras when you come to our team calls. Guys will want to be joining. Like, sign me up. Hey, anyway, you can get challenge pack sales, Success Club points, whatever. All right. So, hey guys, what's going on? Where's Amanda? She's probably sleeping. We were complaining about how tired we were today. I'm like, I'm not even pregnant, but I'm exhausted. All right. It's just with the wedding, it's like, oh my God, there's so much to do. On Wednesday, we don't wear bras. Yeah. There you go. Perfect. That should be our shirt. Go ahead. Start making them, Kate. Get on that. All right. Sorry, I'm eating my banana. I thought I was going to pass out during the workout. I would stand up, and I was like, whoa, I'm seeing doubles. And Logan hates leg days because playing football, he's like, I don't even do leg days. Like, my legs are so strong. I walk on roofs all day. And he was, like, dying. I love it. It's great. Makes me happy. All right. So there's a few things I wanted to go over, but I also want to see if I can – I'm happy you guys can hear me. I told Logan not to go on do estimates today until we upgrade our internet here. But I wanted to screen share and let you listen to a video that Melanie did in our Rising Stars calls today. It's only like 15 minutes long. But she kind of says what I want. What we all need to hear. I needed to hear it today. I think everybody needs to hear it, especially going into busy time of year, a lot of life things happening, life is changing. I know with me, my life's crazy, but we're still here. We're still, business owners. We're still coaches. We have goals. So I want you to listen to that. And then I wanted to go over the Pumpkin Spice Shakeology, our new coach university, and then one of Kate's questions. So I did do a live video yesterday. One of Melanie's personally sponsored coaches who's been a coach for like 5 years, Daria, her and I are pretty similar. Kristen can't hear me. I don't know. Everybody else can hear me, right? I don't know. Do you have your headphones in? It might be Amanda. Hop on that. Oh, hey, Amanda. But we're doing a new coach university, and this was something that Melanie brought to her leaders in the Rising Stars. Was she wants us as leaders, which totally makes sense, because she has 20,000 some coaches in her downline, to branch off and create our own coach universities. And she gave us all the tools, the guides, everything to help you guys. It's just her not having to do it all herself, pretty much, which I totally understand. And it also helps us go into a more of a leader role. So Daria and I open the group. It's Facebook. It's going to be set up in units. That is how Melanie is doing hers now versus doing it on the Vivify app. People who don't have Facebook, she's making it a requirement that, if you want to be a coach, you want to learn the business, you got to get on Facebook, especially because that's where all of our team pages are and everything. So that group I did post. I believe I posted it in our coach group. I think I did, right? But if you have any new coaches who want to work the business, as soon as they sign up, you can get them plugged in there right away. And what I'm doing, and like Brandy's going through it right now, so you want to go through it, day 1, day 2, day 3, because if you get behind. I mean, you might get behind on one day. It happens. But if you're just like, oh, I'll do it tomorrow. I'll do day 1 through 8 tomorrow. Like, you're going to get backed up. And it's just, you can't in this business get backed up like that, because then you're going to become overwhelmed, and then you're going to want to throw in the towel, and then it's not fun. So just make your coaches know, like, set up business hours, go through that day 1 assignment, do the homework, and move on. And then, like, I'm going to set up a one-on-one call with Brandy for when she should be done with the 30 days. So this way we have that call schedule. So it's kind of more of a push, like, all right, make sure you're done with the 30 days by then. So that's what I would recommend doing with any new coaches who are serious, they want to go through it. There is a prep week in there, and then each week is its own unit. So it's going to be set up that way. I'll be like, oh, I'm starting a new Coach University in October, even though if somebody signs up earlier, they can go through it. Is there any questions about Coach My dog's barking at himself in the mirror. Any Coach University questions? Anything. Don't be afraid to ask anything. But she and I are running it together because we both have the ins with the Dream Team and Melanie and all that stuff. So, yes.
So when are we gonna open the one that we're doing? Like, when does that start?
It's open now. Can you hear me?
Oh, right now.
Yeah, we started.
That's
Go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, when's the start date, and then it'll run every 30 days then?
Yeah, so there's really no official start day. It's just whenever you have a new coach sign up, they can go through it. Like, you can say, I'm starting a new Coach University on September 17th. I'm still in August. Okay, that's great. September 17th is a Monday, right? Like, you can invite to the coaching opportunity and be like, I want my new coaches to start on September 17th. So you need to be signed up as a new coach by September 17th if you want to be in this Coach University. Otherwise, I'm not starting my next one. You can as a leader, create your own date of when you want to sign it. But it's there. Like, all the information is going to be in there. We started it this week. So after these 30 days, all the information will be uploaded in there. And it's just going to be in units. Are you freaking kidding me? Do I sound like a robot again?
A little bit. It's okay though.
No, it's not okay.
I got the information though. Thank you.
I'm going to lose it. Amanda, you missed it last time. Am I really sounding like a robot again? Not now. Hello? Okay. Pumpkin Spice Shakeology. Any questions about that? I posted the information in the group. Limited edition. 14-day supply. Pretty sure it's all the same price of $74 or whatever it is. Anybody, you can't order it on Home Direct. It's on a challenge pack. All that. So September 14th, it will drive commission and volume and all that. So I'm going to pretty much copy and paste the blog post from the Beachbody blog onto my blog. Make a post about it, put my blog in the comments, call it a day. I'll probably do that sometime this weekend. Because everybody's basic and likes pumpkin spice. So okay. Can you hear me normally now? Because I want to show you this video, but I don't want it to be messed up. Let me think. What else? I'm reading your question, Kate. So you want to know what I say to somebody who I add on Facebook or Instagram as just a hey message? I'm trying to think if I have. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find one that I can just
I'm unmuting myself. I just looked at the FAQ for pumpkin spice Shakeology.
Mhm.
So retail price for our customers is going to be $74.95. And there will be a $6.95 shipping and handling fee for that. But we do get a discount. Coach price will be $56.21, and the PV that it gives us is $56.
Good.
So if you have inactive coaches, like someone that maybe wants to try the Shakeology, you could have them order a box of this, and that will make them active because it's over 50 PV.
That's
They're
awesome.
only packets too, right?
Yeah, it's 14 packets, and hold on a second. Sorry, I'm just like reading the FAQ. That customers and challengers can buy a maximum of 5 cartons per transaction and a total of 20 cartons per account. So like you could like log in and out if you wanted to. But
Yeah. I'm excited. I think I might like get a box and do like giveaway samples.
I might have to like PayPal you money and just make you buy me a box because I'll be teaching. There's no way I'm going to be able to get online to go buy it.
Yeah, because guys, it's gonna sell out like
I
that.
know it is, and I really want a box.
If you need me to do that.
What time does it go on sale?
Let me see if it says.
It's California time, so it's different. I'm gonna put in a message I sent to somebody who liked my post in the chat here. So that's gonna be like that. So I try to go through, like when I do like a post, like a transformation post or a coaching post or something like that, the next day during my like power hour, I'll go through everybody who liked it. And if it's somebody who I haven't messaged in a long time or I've never messaged before, I'll send that. But I'm going to get a new people message. Hold on. All right, go ahead, Amanda.
It doesn't say what time it's released. Amy, you could resell them. People sell packets of Shakeology if you wanted to.
I sell them for $5.
Yeah. So you could totally buy it and just be like, oh, missed out? Sorry. I have some. Come get it.
Do you think people are going to jack up the prices too? 'Cause people-
100%. 100%. I mean, don't be that coach, but like 100%.
I won't even sell mine.
They are vegan. They are vegan too, which is good because people who have the dairy allergy, they're not certified gluten free, even though they don't use gluten products, just like vegan Shakeology, but they are vegan. So that's good too.
I'm trying to find like a dang message that I really gotta follow.
Jenna, do you want me to post the FAQ in the group?
Yeah, can you post it under the Shakeology thing I made? The freaking blog post I shared.
Of pumpkin Shakeology?
Yeah, this way it's all in one spot and I can like stick it in a unit or some bull crap. I can't find any message. I really gotta start messaging people again. On Facebook. So hold on. I'll do it on Instagram. Oh no, my phone's right here.
What are you looking for?
There's a message I send new people who like start following me or who I recently add on Facebook or Instagram.
I mean, I could share mine, but mine sounds a lot different than yours.
Yeah, well, that's fine. So you share
So,
yours,
like,
share mine too.
I think you all know this, but like I'm pregnant. If you don't, I'm pregnant.
Oh my God, no way. Is that what I'm going to on Sunday, your baby shower? I thought I was going to a Super Bowl party.
Don't be an asshole. Okay, so here's one that I just said. I actually have, so what I do, guys, is on Instagram, I stock a hashtag, and I always pick ones that I know don't have a ton of people. So like the one that I was stalking recently was like first time mummy to be, because it's people in England. So I just wrote, hey fellow mama, my name is Amanda and I'm a first time mama to be to a little girl. I came across your Instagram when I was looking at a new mommy to be hashtag and sent you a follow because I thought you might be someone I could connect with once my little girl is here. Hoping you will follow me back as well and we can support one another through this amazing journey. And I put a heart. It has nothing to do with Beachbody. It's about me. And then I always 100%, all these people that I've been doing, they always say yes. So like she wrote back like, hi, honey. Congratulations. It's a beautiful journey. Absolutely. I look forward to seeing your updates and going on this journey with you. So, and a lot of my people that are following me right now are moms on Instagram. And I was telling Jenna this the other day, like, so I made a new Instagram at the end of July. I have 454 followers, but I have more views on my Instagram. I have over 100 views on my Instagram stories because it's like it's more generic and real, like organic people than just like Teachers of America or like all these like fake Instagram accounts. You know what I mean? Like it's more real organic people. So I would definitely think like, what is a good hashtag for you to follow? Like, don't just like look up, like if you like Old Navy, don't just like look up Old Navy. Maybe if you look up like Old Navy Rockstar jeans, like just think of something that like most people wouldn't look for. And then you could start looking at profiles and, you know.
Yeah. And that's pretty much how I do it with like the New Jersey brides. Like I look up New Jersey brides because I'm a bride from New Jersey. So like I can relate to them very easily. And then also with having the bakery in New Jersey. So that helps too. So like mine is a little different. I'll message somebody and I'll say, hey, Sarah. Like I always call them by their names, unless for sometimes you can't tell what their names are because they don't have it. Generally, I'll just say like, hey, love, or hey, girl, how are you? Just wanted to say thank you so much for the support you gave me by following me. Or if it's somebody who liked my Instagram story, I'll say thank you so much for following me on IG stories. And just like Amanda said, I had like under 100 people watching my stories when I like the beginning of the year. I now sometimes have over 500 people who are watching my stories, and that's just from finding my people, other brides. I have a lot of brides to bees that follow me. You know, soon like they'll all be getting married and we'll all be going on our honeymoon. So like I'll be talking more about being a newlywed and that kind of stuff. So if you're hashtagging, you know, who you are, like Amanda said, not just like hashtag Target, hashtag Old Navy, like hashtag New Jersey bride, like specifics, then you are going to attract those people consistently. I put hashtags in every single one of my Instagram stories. You're allowed like 8 or 10, and I make them really small. I always tag the location. I'll tag, like if I'm wearing a junk headband, I'll tag junk headband. Especially too, because if places see that you're doing that, they'll send you free stuff sometimes. That's how a lot of these other coaches who they're not selling other things, they're just getting free gear because they promote it on their Instagram, which is pretty cool. But I'll say, hey, how are you? I just wanted to thank you so much for following my page. That's a different one. See, I have a few different like messages I send out. Let me see. And then I have all these stinking people in here I have to follow up with. But it's a good thing. For example, one girl today who I've been talking to for a while, she was in the flash sale but didn't have enough money to order anything. So I said to her, she's like, sorry, didn't have money at the time. Lots of down payments for the wedding, working with a trainer, blah, blah, blah. So I said, I totally get it. This is an investment into your health and fitness. And I look at it as an investment into my wedding and myself. I said, I can totally relate. We're paying for a wedding completely ourselves. So I'm relating to them. I'm saying I totally get it. Like I'm sympathizing with them because I do. And I said, have you ever thought of helping others while you're on your health and fitness journey and inspiring them to join you? That's how I got started as a coach, just to cover my products. I ended up finding a passion I never knew I had, an income I never knew I could make through this opportunity. And she was like, I thought about it, but I didn't really know the details. So boom, right there. Like, I honestly didn't know what she was going to say back. She could have said no, she could have not answered me, or now she wants information. So that's just, I just wanted to share that with you guys. What was the first message I sent her? She's also, like I said, a bride to be. Oh, okay, here you go. Hey, Alicia, thanks so much for following me. I just wanted to introduce myself. I'm a bride to be this October for a mom, and I love to travel. My fiance and I have been together for over 6 years. He runs a roofing and siding company while I get to work my passion as a health and fitness influencer, you can say now. I love helping others reach their goals and build a business from home. I would love to know more about you. Her, I asked if she was a coach too, because on her Instagram, she works out. I didn't see anything about any other kind of products or anything like that. Or I'll say, are you on your health and fitness journey too? Or if it's a bride to be like from New Jersey, like, oh, where are you getting married? Just something like Amanda said, not about Beachbody. So I just wanted to go over that. Okay. I wanted to, let's see if this is going to work because I want you guys to listen. Go ahead.
Jenna, was that all through text message, those little back and forth, or was that like through voice or over the phone?
That was, all right, so that was just me like Instagram messaging. But I'm going to start doing this. I'm probably going to start, like Kristen Richards, what she did was she recorded a video and she was just like, hey girl, thank you so much for following me. And pretty much said exactly the same thing, like in her own way. And sent it to them. So she's like, so people could see like, okay, she's real, she's authentic, like this is cool. And people who you're like are going to be attracted to you are going to engage with you. If they don't, then they're not your people. So don't take offense.
I have something to add that's kind of around this. Those of you guys that did not watch the wake up call this past Monday, they kind of hit on that. There's, I guess, an app where it responds right away to people if they add you. It's like, it has like kind of like the same message, but it's an automatic thing that it messages.
What is it?
I want to say it's like something at, I wrote it down. When I find it, I'll put it in.
Yeah, find it and let us know. Can you guys see Melanie's face? Okay, I'm gonna play this.
You are jumping in.
Can you hear her? Oops, hold on.
I want you guys just to say
Can you hear her?
hello and good morning. I just want to make myself my notes so that I don't forget.
I'm gonna skip through it because she just sits there and talks about nothing for a second.
So when your schedule gets crazy,
Oh,
when
hold on. Okay. So this is just kind of like she's talking about a game plan. We're going into the fourth quarter with Beachbody. Life's getting crazy, right? We have a lot going on. A lot of people's lives are changing. We're going into school year, holidays, all that stuff. And I don't want any of us to lose momentum, motivation, inspiration. Obviously, there's going to be ups, downs. Like she says in this video, we're business owners. That's what happens. But you guys can hear her, right? When I play this? Okay. Let me know if you
So
can. Whoops.
today I finally feel like I've got my to-do list and I'm ready to go. But it took me a lot of work and a lot of time. So what can we
Can't hear.
asking you to volunteer and do
What?
I don't think we can hear if you mute yourself.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it's because you're muted.
Okay, then I'll try not to like breathe or anything. Look at her face. That's really funny. Okay, sorry.
PTA and do teacher meetings. What do we do? What is the first thing that goes? It's your business, because it's the one thing where some of you are saying to yourselves, I have big goals, but for whatever reason, we just keep filing away our Beachbody into the back of our minds, right? We let that sometimes be the first thing that slides. And this business is the one thing that can legitimately set you free if you just hunker down in these moments and just have to have a little more discipline and a little more grit. And it kills me to see people in this fourth quarter let their business goals fall by the wayside. So wherever you are at right now, I want you just to stop. And I want you to say, in the midst of the chaos, I am going to find out how to organize it. I am not going to let go of my goals and my dreams. I am not going to spend another year wishing I would have pushed harder. I'm not going to make excuses. I am not going to fall into the darkness, because some of you have fallen off and you are hiding and you haven't responded to messages and you're not getting on national wake-up calls or listening to team calls. You stopped engaging in groups. Like, I know, I see it happen every year. And you know what? Should have, would have, and could have are going to be the three things that I hear from all of you at the end of December. And then in January, you're going to come back to me and you are going to promise that this is the year that you're going to make a change. So guess what? Make 2018 the year that you make the change. And guess what? It is going to be hard. There are going to be seasons that we struggle because every business owner struggles, right? There is never going to be one effortless leap from point A to point B, my friends. Like, you're going to have to learn how to work through the challenge. But if you sit there and you just let yourself spin out of control and you keep giving me excuses like I'm too busy or my life is chaotic or when the kids get back in school or at the end of the month, right? Like, stop, right? Let's make a plan. So if you're feeling disorganized at this exact moment, I want you to pull out your calendar and I want you to get your list out and I want you to say to yourself, what are my business hours this week? Let's plan it out. Let's say to ourselves, what are my non-negotiables that I have to do? Do you have kids practices? Do you have, like, we had soccer practice last night. We had, we have parent teacher conference tonight, right? We've got soccer and flag football on Saturday morning. We have a birthday party on Saturday night. Put it on the calendar, my friends. Put it on the calendar. And then I want you to say to yourself, when will I make time to work out? When will I get my personal development and my mindset and my motivation? When will I get that in? And when am I going to build my business? Because if we don't schedule time, if we aren't purposeful with it, it's not going to happen. And I've listened to about a handful of podcasts now where, and I believe this to be true, if you want a life different than what you have right now, you may even have a comfortable life. You may even have income coming in, and you may say to yourself, like, I'm okay with this teaching job, right? It pays the bills, but it would be really awesome if I could be a stay-at-home mom, or if I could just do Beachbody full-time, or it would be really awesome if I could make, $30,000 or $40,000 a year with this business, right? Maybe you're comfortable. But look, if you want to make a change and do something different, it is going to require sacrifice. And you know where that sacrifice comes? Our free time. It comes from saying no to things that we want to do right now, but we know we could wait until later. Because if we can just accomplish some of the income goals or the business goals that we have, we can actually spend the rest of our life doing the things we have to sacrifice today. Does that make sense? Like, that should resonate. Think about, some of us that have been able to make that leap spent 4 or 5 years, nose to the grindstone, waking up early, staying up late, not watching all these TV shows, not scrolling the newsfeed, getting very disciplined in what we wanted to do so that we could make that shift and that turn and pivot in our lives where now it's opened up more avenues and free time. So what is it? What may this look like? It may look different for all of you. For me personally, it is still that Saturday and Sunday, early morning, get up and get my work done, right? It is making sure that I plan out my work time and I say, okay, Monday through Friday, what do I have to do? Where can I catch up and make ground on the weekend? If you work shift, maybe you do all of your invites and all of your contacts and all of your follow-ups on certain days, but find a schedule that works for you. The next thing is, don't go silent on social media when your life gets busy. That is the easiest way to kill momentum. When you get busy, yes, you may have to be a little more strategic. You may have to spend some time on the weekend sort of crafting some posts. Yes, it may not be as frequent as you would like, but don't just stop showing up. If you say to yourself, my life is busy, I can only run one challenge group, right? And then co-run it with somebody else and split those responsibilities. But don't just stop doing the things that are going to help you move your business forward. The next thing, my friends, is time management. That's up to you. Recognizing that you're wasting time, that's up to you. What I see on the time management piece is that people spend so much time managing what they have instead of finding new. So let me ask you this question. How many of you have said to yourself, I have a list of 20 people, and if these 20 people sign up, I'll hit Success Club? Or I have a list of 10 people and I've been talking to them about the business opportunity. And if all 10 of these people sign up, I'm going to be Star Diamond, right? Or, how many of you are looking at the people that you have in the works right now and you're putting all your eggs in that basket? And the biggest thing, right, the thing that's killing you, that is literally killing you, because until you see them show up in your back office as somebody that signed up and placed an order, they're not there. They're not there. I want you to pretend like it didn't happen. So we have to get out of this mindset of managing these relationships that we have and trying to talk these people into signing up, and flipping that and saying, my time needs to be finding more people to add to that list. At the end of every single week, you should not be focused on the number of people you added, on the number of messages that you sent out, the number of follow-ups. Your actual, like, what is the predictor of future success is the number of Success Club points you earned, the commissions, and where you're at as far as rank goes. Nothing else matters. Sure, you need to invite, but if you're inviting and you're not getting anybody signing up, you're not doing the right job. All right. So it's this awareness. That is one of an entrepreneur's, that's one of like the telltale signs of a successful entrepreneur, is somebody that is highly self-aware of what they are doing, to the point where they can recognize when they're wasting time or they're not focused on income producing activities. So this week, I want you to sit down, and I asked another group that I'm running to do this time audit with themselves, my friends. And this time audit basically says, where am I spending my time? And, you know, if you are managing, if you are going in and you are checking in with your challenge groups, and then you're chatting up with your challengers on Messenger, and now you're chatting with your current coaches, and 3 hours have gone by, and you're looking at your tracker and you say to yourself, I worked today. Why didn't I make any money? Because you're just going through the motions. You're not adding any more people to your business. So flip it around. Set the timer. Nobody really has like hundreds of challengers in a challenge group, so it should take you 10 minutes twice a day to check in with your customers. Every week, you should be scheduling out your challenge group host, so that, you know, every day you're not having to come up with new content. It's already in there. That's a weekend skill or activity or something that you delegate out, but your time should be spent checking in with current customers, 10 to 20 minutes, right? Then it should be adding new people, talking to new people, putting content out there that people see that you're leading by example. Because if you're sitting here, and I don't want to go into the next thing, but convincing people, you're doing it all wrong. All right. So managing versus leading, where are you? Because you're not going to get to Premier, Elite, or Star Diamond by saying, if these people decide to work the business, then I'll be successful. Because they're probably not going to if they haven't by now. All right. And if they do, great. But we're not going to put our eggs in that basket. So sneak peek, live video, stories, like what can you do to get more eyes on you so that people see that you have something to offer and that they should join your team? Content creation, adding value, and getting out there. That's where your time should be spent, okay? If I hear one more person say, if I'm spending too much time on the people that I have and they're not doing anything, I might rip my hair out. That's just me being really honest. All right. Okay. I would like for everybody to focus on IPAs, income producing activities. At the end of every day, list out what are the income producing activities that you did today and how much did you make? Just get real with yourself. Like, did you actually make any movement? Some days are going to be yes, some days are going to be no, but at the end of the week, we should be up and not down. Okay. Then the last thing is this concept of convincing versus influencing. So I was reading, and again, shared this with another group. Sorry for those of you that are hearing it twice. But when we say to ourselves, I need to convince people that they need to buy Shakeology. I need to convince people that challenge groups are the best thing for them to be a part of to lose weight. When we start convincing people and selling, that's when we lose people. Instead, we need to be leading by example. Now, what does that actually look like? Let me talk about that. So when we are leading by example, right? So let's say, what does our day look like, right? So if I am a health and fitness coach, what should my social media look like? Well, it should be my morning routine or whatever, however I do, like it should be this consistency every day. People see me get up. I read my personal development. I do my morning meditation. You see me do, it's every single day. I do the same routine on my Insta stories. You see my workout. You see my breakfast. You see my business hours. You see me on calls. You see me listening to podcasts. You see me talking about how my crazy life with my kiddos and the things we do and the food that we're eating. And then you see me talk about success stories of my customers, right? I am out there leading by example. And if somebody says to me, I want to be a part of a challenge group, but I can't afford that, or I don't want to pay for that, or can I get it for free? You better believe that, okay, that person, I'm not going to spend my time convincing them. I'm going to give them the facts. I'm going to respond, and I'm going to say, look, challenge groups are awesome. They have totally changed my life. I had numerous gym memberships. I did numerous low fat or fat free diets, but it wasn't until I committed to a fitness program, got into an accountability group, and started surrounding myself with people that every single day were encouraging me. They were sharing recipes with me. They were helping me get through rough mornings. They were telling me to go press play when I didn't feel like it, right? They were helping me get through the weekends, or when I went on vacation, they kept me on track. Yes, it is an investment, but it is the best investment I ever made. And I, as a coach, my job is to help you get that same experience. So yes, you do have to purchase a challenge pack. You get a year subscription of Beachbody On Demand. You get a whole year of the library. You get 30 days of Shakeology. If at the end of 30 days you don't like it, you can get a 30-day money back guarantee. What do you have to lose besides a few pounds? If somebody still says no, I say, no problem. Why don't you save up for it? I can put you on my list. I'll circle back around to you next month when I run my next accountability group, or I'll keep you posted on some sales and things that will be coming up. And then you better believe that now I know, okay, there's a gap. There's a knowledge gap. People are watching me. They see my consistency. They see me tell my story every week, but I haven't quite convinced them of the value. So what am I going to show them that is going to teach them and inspire them to make that leap of faith? So I'm going to talk about mindset. I'm going to say, you know what? I'm so thankful for these accountability groups because you know what? They taught me the value of personal development. I'm reading this book right now. And then I'm going to show a picture of a book. And I'm going to say, these are 3 ways that I am overcoming anxiety, or I'm learning how to be more confident. And I give actual specific suggestions. So now I'm giving value. They're not buying anything from me. They can go buy this book on Amazon. But now I've just taught them something. And then maybe I'm going to talk about, somebody says, I don't have time to prepare healthy meals. So you better believe that on my Insta stories, I'm going to be talking about healthy meals under 30 minutes. Look, I can throw all this chicken in a crock pot, jar of salsa, bag of green beans in the microwave, dinner's done, by the time we get home, and it's on the table within 10 to 15 minutes, right? So now I'm adding value. I'm not convincing people, but I'm showing them based on conversations that they can do it because I'm doing it too, right? So those are the things that you want to be thinking about is how am I adding value? How am I leading by example, walking the walk and talking the talk versus join me, buy this, you need this, you have to join. This is the only way. So flip it around and say, am I really adding the value publicly? Maybe you're doing all of these things, but you're just not sharing it. Because I promise you, people are watching you. They just haven't decided that they actually want to join you yet. So we're not trying to convince, we're trying to influence. So every day, how did I influence others?
Okay, we're gonna get kicked off, but that's pretty much the gist of this video. I just thought that was a good video, and I wanted you guys to all hear that. So did everybody take stuff away from that? I was taking notes too, even though I already listened to it. So implement. I'm going to do my schedule for September. We're gonna get kicked off, and I will share it with you guys tomorrow in the group. So if there's any questions, post in the VIP coach chat. And this is, you get to be in this group as soon as you hit diamond. So you get all the value of all of this. So if there's any questions, VIP coach chat, and I will share my September calendar with you guys tomorrow. Go implement what she just said. You heard it, now implement it. Do it. All right, guys, good night. Oh, check your back on office too. It's Wednesday. Make sure all your ducks are in a row, your coaches are active, and all that stuff. All right, bye.